This is why I love what I do, because everybody's different. Every dog is different, they're all so different. I know, isn't it exciting? It's so exciting. Do you remember sit? Yes. I remembered you were one of my faster sit. Madison, just for a side note, so I went through, videotaped everybody and took pictures so I remember who everybody was. And then I walked through and started just asking sit and luring a little bit through the cages to see if they would respond. And Madison responded, and then when I came through again, me just approaching the kennel, she sat. So she's one that's going to be super smart. So you guys, if she gets into trouble, it's because you guys aren't giving her enough direction. With this, she may have already been quicker trained potentially. So this is eye contact, which is so beautiful. You're going to be my loose leash walking dog. You just turned into my loose leash walking dog. So when I'm starting a dog, whether it's on a harness, a gentle leader, whatever, when I start loose leash walking, these two new toes will go in kind of the same direction. Come on. Sit. Most dogs learn to sit because this is how people teach them. So they're right in front. So those of you who remember that I said, you know, dogs don't generalize. Sometimes they don't learn to sit on the side unless you teach them. So they only think that this is the way you sit, which clearly I think that's what Madison knows. When I'm working with loose leash walking, I'm going to go step, click. Woo, she says, because when I clicked, she was in the right spot. Let's move Zeus back just a little bit, because I'm going to walk her. When I email and I say, how's Zeus doing? Just say Chips. And then you can send that electric shock collar to me. Shock me. Because I'm the one who always gets them. I don't know why you're in my brain. Now whoever has Little Miss Madison has a Smarty Peanuts dog here. Good. So see, I'm just taking a step. She's in the general loose leash position. For you guys, only because there's how many handlers? Like 6 handlers for every dog. That's it. Or something. Yeah. I mean, there's something. I mean, but it's doing the training and all that. I put on your plan pretty specific. Left side doesn't have to be perfect heel, just for consistency. In my real world, I don't really care what side the dog heels on because it depends on the person and what they need and their needs. But for you guys, I'm just telling left side too, just for the consistency portion of it. The only reason it's traditional to have dogs on the left side, it's just if you're doing confirmation or some kind of showing, that's the only reason it's necessary, you know. So when I have clients who aren't doing that. So now what I'm doing with Madison is I'm just treating her to stay in that general area. This is just getting her so she's paying attention to me, because if she's paying attention to me, I can get a loose leash walk. So see, when we get closer to people, that's a distraction. So she's like, ooh, but that's okay. And normally you're going to be doing training in low distraction environments at first, if you can. Good. She doesn't even know she's doing anything yet, but she definitely knows with her quicker hands. So now you can kind of see, slow at first. Because that's probably the only thing she knows. Or you good girl. So see now, did you see how I advanced from one step to a couple? I just saw my audience. Lost track where it was. She says, I like somebody over there. There's somebody I want to see. See, there's no distraction here. So I'm able to get a lot more steps in. I pushed her there on purpose just for you guys. I would never have taken that many steps normally with her at that stage. So that would be how, I'd work the loose leash with them. It's just that step by step. But look at how all the dogs, they've all loved it. They've all learned, every single one of them has learned something in 5 minutes, at least to a degree. And it's much less stress. Nobody's sweating. Nobody's upset. Nobody's emotions are escalating. You did, good girl. Okay, we're gonna get my chips, and chocolate chips. That's his name. Yep. We're gonna get him next. You were still good too. She says, I don't want kisses, I want kisses. Well, you're fast, but not least.
It's the biggest dog in the kennel.
Yeah, but the only reason he got to come is because this. Gemelo